There's always a big focus in the marketing industry, isn't there, to get in new leads. You've always got to continually try and bring new leads into the business, whether that's from advertising or the phone ringing or getting an email, whatever it is. The emphasis is bring in as many leads as you can, which is true, and that's great, isn't it? But at the same time, you could actually be bringing enough leads into your business. Maybe your advertising spend at the moment, you're thinking about increasing that because you want more leads. But actually, could you optimize the leads that are currently filling your funnel? Or have you got what we call a leaky funnel? So what do we mean by that? Well, I just want to show you a tool that I use, which is called the Funnel Optimiser. And what it does, it helps you just analyze when your leads come into your business. So when they send an email or you get a request from an advertisement, what happens to the lead then? Well, what's going to happen is they're going to filter through your sales funnel, but are they falling out of it? Have you got a leaky funnel? Because if you've got a leaky funnel, then there's no point keep upping the budget on your ad spend because you're just completely wasting your time and wasting your money. So we want to increase the conversions of the leads that you're already bringing in. So let's have a quick look at the lead analyzer and what we're referring to here. So here's just a typical sales funnel, what it looks like. And as you can see at the top, you're going to have all your leads that are coming in. So maybe you're getting leads coming in from, as we said, word of mouth. Maybe you're getting some leads coming in from Facebook ads or Google ads, and maybe some other area. Maybe they're seeing one of your banners on one of your sites or something like that. So these are your leads coming in. So as we said, rather than focusing on continually spending and bringing more leads in, what happens once a lead does come into your business? Because we want them moving down this funnel, don't we? We want them to get down here. When they come out the bottom of the funnel, hopefully they're going to turn into a confirmed lead. So you're going to have some certain stages in your business that we really want to be analysing and optimising. So the first stage might simply be, let's just write a stage up here. Your first stage might be you're going to book a consultation, or you're going to go and book a quote and go and visit them. All right, and then once you've done that, what would potentially be a second stage for the average business? So you've booked a consultation, you visited, and then you are going to prepare a quote, and then you're going to send a quote. Next stage after that, you might think, right, what do I do after I've sent the quote? I'm going to follow up. Great, okay, so we've got a few stages to your funnel here, and as we move down that after follow-up, we might end up in negotiation, and then eventually, hopefully after negotiation, you're winning the sale. You'll win or you're gonna lose the sale. Now, what's interesting about this funnel is because we talked about potentially having a leaky funnel. So you might bring in, let's imagine you bring in 10 leads into your business in a week. So you get 10 phone calls in or 10 advertisements that come into your business somehow. Now, at that point, we've got to think, right, when the consultation comes in, are they slipping out of your funnel and are they leaking at that point? So they're a lost lead. Because we know, don't we, if you don't get back to someone straight away when someone tries to book in a consultation, they're probably going to go elsewhere and satisfy that need elsewhere. So let's imagine that was where your leak was. You weren't getting back to people quick enough. So actually, your 10 leads that have come in are now only, let's say, 7, because 3 of them have disappeared. So, okay, so maybe that we've got 7 there. And let's put a value on each of these leads. Let's imagine each of your leads are worth £10,000 each, say. So you've got 100 grand sitting in here of leads. Now you've only got 70k. You've lost 30k because you've got a leaky funnel right at the top. So then we think, right, okay, so what about preparing a quote? Well, maybe you're preparing a quote and the quote's taking you forever to prepare because you're so busy. So, you know, a couple of weeks later, you finally send that quote. Well, the customer's completely lost interest now because you haven't responded to them. So now they don't get back to you at all. So now that preparing a quote has gone down from 7 leads to 5. Now you've only got 50k in your funnel. Maybe you sent the quote and then we move on to say follow-up. So where does follow-up sit? If you're not following up at all, then that could probably end up as 2 or a 1. Maybe your follow-up's taking too long. You could end up taking, you know, if you're taking a few weeks to follow up, then that's really going to drop, isn't it? So now you've actually only got 20k potentially in there. And by the time you get down to negotiation, maybe that 2 turns into 1 because they've picked someone else. And now you've only got 10k that you're going to try and land and win. So you've now got the best chance out of 100k that come in at the top. You've got a chance now of winning 10k, but you've actually lost 90k over here. So I hope that makes sense. But can we see how damaging a leaky funnel is, and how important it is just to analyze every stage of your business as you go through? So you just want to think about your sales process and think, where is the leaks in my funnel and where do they need to be fixed? And it's important to fix it. It's a bit like, imagine you installed a combi boiler for someone, a pressurized boiler system. Well, if you've got leaks in that pipework, all right, yeah, you could get a short-term fix by turning up the pressure every now and again, keep topping up the water to that boiler, but eventually you're just going to cause damage, aren't you? You're not getting to the underlying cause of the problem, which is you've got a leaky pipe. You've got to find and fix the leaky pipe, haven't you? So it's exactly the same in your funnel. You've got to fix where the leaks are coming from. So think about that. Think, when a phone call comes in, am I taking too long to respond to someone? Does it take me 2 days before I get back to an inquiry? There's a leak. You're going to lose leads out of that. When you get a quote in, do people know how long it takes me to prepare a quote? If you're busy, just need to let people know, don't you? Let them know every few days, we're working on your quote, we're nearly there, it's going to be out to you in the next few days. If we did that, that could potentially plug a leak too, couldn't it? And of course, follow-up is absolutely important. I'm always talking about the importance of follow-up. If you're not following up, you're going to really be losing leaks out of your funnel, leads out of your funnel that way. So have a think about that. Look at your lead optimizer and start writing this down. If you're using a CRM system, a lot of CRM systems have got funnel analyzers like this, so you can easily see what stages people are at and how you can move them through your funnel optimizer, which is awesome. But it's a really valuable tool for you to use because, as we say, if you're spending at the moment in your advertising and you're thinking, I need to up my ad spend because I'm not winning enough work, well, actually, you might not need to up your ad spend at all. You might have plenty of leads coming in. But what we do, if we plug these gaps and stop that funnel leaking, you could massively increase your sales conversions. So I hope that helps a little bit, that tool. Just to think about that, you can manually do that yourself or put it on a spreadsheet or every week or month. Just do a simple exercise like this to see what's happening with your leads and just analyze and optimize that. And if you'd like to talk about how I can help your marketing strategy so that you can increase your conversions and maximize your ad spend, then feel free to get in touch and I'd love to have a quick chat and a brainstorm with you on how we do that.